was exciting. It was stressful. It was
fun.
Okay,
maybe we should introduce ourselves.
Do I need to fix my hair more?
No, you look nice. I am Madeline.
I am Sophie.
Oh my god. I am Sophie. This is why Sophie likes dead people, because they're easier to talk to.
They are.
So, we want to talk about today what it was like going to our first autopsy. And I'm going to call this series Abracadaver. I had this whole idea for Abracadaver that we would have this business where we clean up after dead people, and we call it Abracadaver. We make bodies disappear. I've told everybody now, so it doesn't make sense anymore. Okay, so I actually met Sophie at her first autopsy.
Yes, your second.
My second autopsy, her first. We don't want to give away too much information about anybody that we've seen, but I will say, first guy she saw had my name tattooed on the body.
Did?
Yes! And I was like, either this is a sign I should be here, or I should, like, run away. Look where we are. We've been to probably...
a lot.
I've probably been to like 35 autopsies. You've probably been to 50, 60.
A lot.
We're not credible people. We did not go to school for this. Well, what did you go to school for?
Well, I studied a little bit of forensic science in school, but I didn't, like, it's mainly criminal justice for me. I really enjoy criminal... No.
She likes criminals?
No!
She loves criminals!
Right now I'm a probation officer, but I really like the forensic science stuff way more. So we do these autopsies together.
Everybody always asks me how we got involved with this. It's just networking. We met the right people. My dad's a detective. We have lives in this field, but we're not exactly part of it.
I just emailed a bunch of people and asked if I could observe.
When you send thank you emails and you follow up with people, they tend to want to have you back.
Yes.
So we get invited back to help out, and we just do the dirty stuff.
But we'll take notes, we'll take the clothes off the body, measure the body. What else do we do?
Weigh organs.
Yeah.
Clean up blood on the floor.
Yeah.
Really, we do the dirty work.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. We do anything that's dirty. I get called when the team is in my area and they want a little help. The day goes by faster if I'm there to just do some of the nasty cleanup, and I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
fun.
Going to do the cleanup.
Yeah.
Okay, but what did you think before you went to your first one? Were you, like, nervous?
I was a little bit nervous because I'd never, like... I've seen a dead body before, but I haven't walked in knowing I was going to see a dead body just laying there. So it was really interesting.
Oh, you have horrible death stories. I forgot you have seen... She's,
Yes,
like, seen people die in car accidents.
Yes, I've seen people fly out of their cars. Saw someone commit suicide.
All right, so Sophie's no stranger to this stuff. And that's just stuff as, like, a civilian. You weren't, like,
no.
in an ambulance or an EMT.
The right place, the right time.
Or most people would say the wrong place, the wrong time. That's why we have Abracadaver, because we're two spooky ladies. But we have our notebooks here. We both did this without the other one knowing. We went home and we were, like, documenting the autopsies that we went to, and we were writing them down. And do you even print pictures?
Some are not appropriate.
Oh.
There's us.
Yes. So she printed out a news article, and that's us with the team. When I went to my first autopsy, I remember I was Googling what do med students do when they have their first, like, cadaver lab, because I'd heard people pass out, people vomit, and I was like, okay, if I pass out, I pass out. If I have to vomit, like, maybe I can at least leave the room. And I remember walking in there thinking I would just get to watch and observe and, like, not touch anything, like, just watch it, right? And he was like, well, gown up if you want to touch anything. And my body, like, I floated, I ascended into the sky. I swear to God, all my worries faded away, and I was so excited. I go, this is my chance. This is my one opportunity to, like, get to see this. And little did I know I would get to see it again and again, and now I've seen it a lot. But I didn't barf. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I was on a high for, like, 2 or 3 days. I just could not even believe what I had seen. It was so amazing. But then, at my second autopsy, I met Sophie.
Yes.
And it was a blessing, because how else are two spooky ladies gonna meet? I don't know. So it's just really the epitome of our friendship that we met at an autopsy.
That was a cool first autopsy, too.
It was.
I was not expecting to do anything either, and then he was like, you want to crack the ribs? And I was like, sure.
Which, I was shocked that she did it. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. Sophie's a lot better at cracking ribs than I am. Our first guy was young, and he was a drug overdose.
Yeah, it was the first drug overdose I'd seen, so I thought it was cool.
And he was about our age. He was younger.
He was skinny, very skinny. He looked like he was into drugs heavily.
It's sad when you see people your age. It's a little more close to home, but otherwise, I'm not super fazed by most of what we see.
Me neither.
I have notes in here of, like, what surprised me the most. People always want to know about the smell.
Oh, yes, the smell.
So, how would you describe the smell?
It's really hard to describe, but the first time if they have a lot of pannus, which is fat, they smell awful. And I don't know, the first time I smelled that, it's like a shock and I had to breathe through my mouth. But after a while, you really get used to it and it doesn't bother you anymore.
But I feel like if you breathe through your mouth, you like taste it. But you're right. It's like the larger the person was, the more fat that they have, it does smell bad on the inside. If they're more lean, I don't think they smell as bad.
No. And old people smell a lot too, I've noticed.
You think so? Yeah. Maybe because they're like septic. They're just so generally unhealthy. If you've been smoking, you're so unhealthy.
Yeah.
Those things, like as hard as you are on your body and all these things you know are bad for you, like you get cut open and we don't have to know you to be able to look at your body and be like, yeah, you drank a lot, you smoked a lot, you ate a lot. Like, it's really, really hard on your body.
Yeah.
But I don't think this smells that bad. I had pork shoulder that I made the other night. When I opened the pack of pork shoulder, it looked and smelled like muscle, like human muscle. We have commonly found, if we're like out and about and we get a whiff of something, we go, oh my god, that smells like that guy I had the other week.
Yes.
Distinct smells. Like, what kind of smell? Sewers.
Oh, yeah, sewers. What else? Oh, the other day, I was opening up tuna, like old tuna. And tuna normally doesn't smell like a dead body, but this one did.
Oh.
And I still ate it. For our first autopsy, I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. It ended up being like 30 minutes tops. I think it depends, like, how hard of a case it is. If there's a bunch of gunshot wounds,
if it's a murder, there's so much more documenting that needs done, and it's like probably, I mean, it's gonna,
police will be there,
and it will go to court, so it's just very time consuming. Babies take a lot longer.
Yes, they do.
It's just more delicate. I thought the same thing. I thought it was gonna be like an hour long.
Yeah.
30 minutes
tops. Sometimes they've done it in like 20, I think.
So we'll keep going.
Yeah.
And if you like this and you have more specific questions,
hit us up.
Listen, we're not the credible source. We're the ones, though, who see it and can tell you more from, like, a civilian perspective, what we see. Or give us other ideas of what you want us to talk about.
Because there's lots to talk about.
There's so much to talk about. You think there's so much going on in life? Just wait till you die.
Yes. Memento mori.
Sophie's trying to get a tattoo that says Memento Mori.
And it means remember, everything must die.
So that's our thoughts from our first autopsies. We are definitely those people who feel that if we enjoy it this much and we can stomach it, that we should be doing something in it. For all of you who want nothing to do with it.
Stay tuned for our next episode.
Oh, if you want to see more morgue content, go to my TikTok page @_MadMay. I post some things about the morgue in there. And also, I think our next video, we're going to do a little bit of dress up. We're going to talk about the clothes that we wear to the morgue.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a bunch in my car right now. Bye.
Thank you.